Okay, so welcome to the live streaming sessions and welcome. So if you guys are here for the very first time, certainly welcome. And what we will be doing here, as usual in the live streaming sessions, we'll be focusing on the analysis. And what we'll be mainly doing other than analysis is I'll be also sharing up to dates what will be happening and monitoring for you guys on what could be the possibility happening on the market as well. And definitely we'll try to see out how that will be played on the market, whether there will be any good opportunities on the market. I will also be sharing it with you guys as well. So certainly welcome. And definitely, I'm sure if you guys are new, you guys haven't met me yet before, or haven't joined me in this live streaming sessions, I'm sure you guys haven't known me yet. So let me introduce myself so that you guys could get familiarized me, and hope you guys are enjoying your time here as well. So you guys could actually make some good insights and learn something out of the live streaming sessions as usual, guys. Okay? And definitely from what we have been seeing so far, I think there could be some good chances. Today is the last day of the week, Friday, and certainly some of the good moves usually could be coming out from this kind of market movement. So definitely, if you guys don't want to miss out on anything, don't forget to subscribe and follow so that you guys don't miss out on any chances on the market. And hope you guys are enjoying your time here on the live streaming sessions. So first of all, I'm Steven. Nice to meet you guys. I'm personally a trend follower, meaning I'll be looking for movement in trends. And definitely I'll be looking for momentums where I'll be expecting to see swing momentums to play out on the market and expect to see much more thing on the market to see how things will be going on the market as well. So there are two things I'll be watching closely. First, I'll be watching closely on the trends. What kind of the trend that we are seeing on the current market movement, whether prices are continuing its trend or whether right now we are seeing a trend reversal happening on the market. And second, we are going to see whether the momentum is starting to move, whether it's going higher, whether it's going lower. We'll be analyzing it together with you guys. And also, third, we'll be giving you guys solutions on how you guys could face the market for tonight, whether there will be any good opportunities, or whether we can strike on the market right now, or the last option, we will be waiting, try to see where the market will be likely to move next. Even though I will always be giving you guys scenarios on what kind of situations that you guys could face on the market as well, so that you guys could actually really know how to face the market. But again, despite all of those analysis, the most important thing is you guys always need to have your trading plan. You guys need to have your own money management, your own risk management, because I believe everyone has a different style, has a different risk tolerance, and everyone could be having their own perspective and have their own opinions in terms of risk, in terms of management, in terms of the tolerance of the market movement. So I'm pretty sure that you guys need to have your own idea on how you guys are going to do those kind of moves on the market. All right. So certainly, as usual, welcome and hope you guys are enjoying your time here as well. And if you guys do have any questions on the market, you always let me know on the comments, on the chats. Happy to help you guys. And let us get started today. As usual, we have been watching on gold closely, as you guys could see on our title. Our main idea of the trade will always be on gold, but don't worry, we'll always be also covering other trading assets. So let's say you guys are much more interested on silver, on oil, on Forex market. I will be also covering on the interesting points in the market as well. But we'll be always watching closely on gold as this is the main favorite of trades for everyone as well. So let us get into the market right now. So as we can see that since the start of the day, we are actually seeing a very clear market movement that has happened. So first, we have been seeing prices has been dropping. That hasn't changed. And ultimately, I think prices are starting to slow down its downward pressure after entering the London sessions, touching the support at 3325. So I think that itself is a pretty key moment on the market after prices are able to hold itself pretty well on the market, able to get the rebound right at 3325. And it seems that the downward pressure on the downtrend has started to slow down, but instead we started to see the possibility that prices are building up a potential reversal on the market as of now, as prices are right now unable to break down lower than 3325, 3327 over the past 2 to 3 hours. And that itself really opens up a lot of avenue for the gold prices to actually start a reversal on the market with this kind of conditions. As prices will be trying to go higher, there are good chances that prices will be going up higher and higher, and the chances for that to happen is pretty big and huge based on the current conditions. Even though one of the very first few things that I would dare to say, despite that prices hasn't been able to move far, I would say the tendency is likely to try to break out higher. And one of the main things that could make me say so is usually during a downtrend, we are actually able to see the continuity on the market. But so far, we haven't been able to see much. Prices are trying to stay above, especially after touching the support. It seems that the biggest likelihood we are going to see coming out from the gold market itself is likely to accompany it with a reversal happening on the market. And right now, over the past few hours, it has been building up on that process, that consolidation, and I'm seeing good chances that prices will try to break out higher. Although one of the things that I could dare to say, it seems it's going to take time as prices also hasn't been able to break out 3332, and that itself really poses as a big challenge for the gold market for tonight. As you guys also know, that tonight we'll be also having the Fed chair giving out a speech coming out from the Jackson Hole Symposium that could certainly affect things and make things much more volatile on the market in the coming hours. So during these hours, we are usually used to see prices are slowing down, ranging, and I believe the next few hours will be very important. Whether prices will actually start to break out of the resistance or not could be a very key thing. Because right now, at the very same time, we also do see there's a resistance area right at the downtrend channel on the resistance line at 3332.5, and that itself could really pose as a great risk to really see the reversal happening on the gold market. So despite the positivity, we are starting to see that prices are starting to build up a reversal, but at the very same time, we also see that prices hasn't been able to break out higher. So I would love to watch out and see how things will be played. But over the past few hours, certainly the chances are showing us the possibility of a rebound. So we'll be watching closely to see how that will be changing. And if prices do break down lower, we'll be executing short position. That hasn't changed the view. If prices are started to slow down, goes lower, that really sets the view and the tone for the market for tonight. Especially a lot of people are right now expecting that tonight's biggest news is left just one coming out from the Fed chair speech. And a lot of expectations based on the previous Fed speaker coming out from the Jackson Hole Symposium has actually been telling the public that they have been seeing the chances of rate cuts will be much lower. And if there's a rate cut, the most likelihood and the biggest chances for the number of rate cut could be happening on the market is likely to come out in just one rate cut possibility. And that itself is certainly something that not a lot of people expect. After seeing the labor market has been showing some cracks, we are actually expecting to see more market reactions should be coming out from the Federal Reserve side, but it seems that it's not going to be the case, and we have been seeing that prices are instead showing the possibility that they will be trying to hold on and trying not to do too much move and try to assess more situations on the market movement side rather than rushing to make things happening earlier on the market itself. So based on that, we would love to see. But again, I believe with what we have been seeing, I've been preparing for you guys. So in the case that prices goes up higher, you guys know what to do. In case prices goes down lower, you also know what to do, guys. And certainly based on the overall analysis, we have been seeing two clear things. First, we have been seeing, yes, prices have been going on a downtrend, but at the same time, momentum has been slowing down and there's a possible reversal. So that's why we are waiting to see those confirmations, especially prices are moving in uncertain range, trading sideways right now. And definitely, all of the options are still on hand. We'll be prepared to be reactive once we are seeing some confirmations and certainty coming up from the market, whether prices could go higher or whether prices could go down lower. Okay, so I hope that helps you to give you guys a little bit of information on what you guys could be expecting, and hope you guys could react based on the situations that could happen on the market. All right. So right now we are waiting, trying to see out how things will be played, and hopefully we could get out something out of the tonight's market movement, guys. All right. So right now it's still undecided yet, and certainly there could be some big moves happening and waiting for us in the next few hours on the live streaming session. So stay tuned. I'll be updating you guys if there's any changes. But if you guys don't want to be confused, you guys don't want to think too much, you guys want to get something much more easier, simple, executable, you guys are definitely welcome to check me on my premium trades where we are sharing daily signals with you guys, daily trading ideas on the market. As you guys could see, this is the most recent trading ideas that we have been sharing with you guys yesterday and hitting the profit target really easily in just 30 minutes and profiting hundreds of pips. And certainly it has been one of the easiest trade, I would say. But overall, if you guys wanted to get more trading ideas, certainly the only way that you guys could get the clear market movement that I'll be sharing is likely to come out on my premium trades. It's no other options. And you guys could get access on my premium trades all without a cost. It doesn't cost you any penny, and you guys could easily access my premium trades. And all you guys need to do is head up to my profile, my video descriptions, click on the link there, and chat me and ask access for my premium trades, and you guys would be told how you guys could get access on it, and it's all for free. All right, so definitely welcome for you guys to check it out if you guys are interested. And if you guys confused, you guys don't know how to do your trades, you guys haven't been able to do profitable trades, and also guys, you guys need to know that we are not going to win 100% of the time, but it's the most important thing is how you guys manage your risk every single time. And that will be very much important, how you guys proceed day to day, week by week, month by month. And overall, the yearly returns will show itself that once you manage your risk well, despite you have losing streaks, you guys are still able to make hundreds of dollars every single day, which could accumulate to thousands of dollars every week if you guys are able to consistently manage your risk and resulting in mega profits for you guys. So imagine just yesterday, we have already been able to make hundreds of pips in just one single day, even though prices hasn't been able to move a lot. I'm sure if you guys are trading mainly on gold, that's what you guys should have been seeing as well. But I'm sure if you guys are trading other assets, not much of a move could be expected as well. So if you guys don't be confused, you guys wanted to get profitable trading ideas, and if you guys wanted to learn how you guys could set up a trade, certainly by entering the premium trades, you guys could get ideas on how I do set up the trades in terms of risk, in terms of reward, and there's a lot of ideas you guys could learn out of those as well. So definitely welcome for you guys to check it out and join us and trade together. All right. So definitely from what we have been able to see so far in the gold market, it has been very positive. We have been seeing that the gold market has been actually trying to go higher, and most of the signs we are starting to see is actually shows us and the possibility that prices are trading on those idea and trying to reverse its movement. And it possibly could be seeing that US dollar index right now hasn't been able to stand too much of a move as prices has been moving on the sideways, hasn't been able to show a lot of changes, and that itself is a really positive signs that we are expecting coming out from the market. As if the US dollar index starts to weaken, there could be a possibility that gold market could easily goes higher with the asset correlation strategy. But if it doesn't happen, we'll be mainly focusing back on the gold market itself, as sometimes short-term base, a lot of things could happen. Any big news, any major momentum could easily happen on the market without a lot of news happening before the news will be released, or no news at all, but the momentum is there. So that's why we always focus back on the charts and also get more confirmations on the other side of the market through news or any breaking major events as well. All right, so since we've been discussing a lot on the gold market, we'll try to analyze what has happened on the silver market, the cousin of gold. Maybe there will be something happening there. And certainly those are the things that you guys don't want to miss out, especially silver market momentum usually could be much better, much greater in terms of its return. Certainly those are the markets that you guys don't want to miss out as well. Okay. So let us check it out. What is happening on the silver market right now? Okay. So let me have a drink first, and I'll be continuing the analysis with you guys as well. Okay. So one of the things that we are seeing very much clear and very much similar with what we have been seeing on the gold market is we have been seeing that the silver market is right now under a lot of pressure to go down lower, and that hasn't changed. Prices has hit the high at $38.18, and prices has already been touching down lower. But right now, as of now, as we are speaking, we started to see that prices are right now showing the similar signs that we are seeing on gold. Prices is trying to reverse, and there's a possibility that prices could reverse coming out from this market. And it could be a big change on the market if prices are able to reverse its market movement. We are expecting to see big changes happen here, especially as prices hasn't been able to break down lower after entering the London sessions, and prices has been able to range and ultimately trying to break out higher and higher. Certainly has been showing us a lot of critical signs that prices are showing the positivity on the market as well. Even though we are seeing the possibility that prices could be entering its resistance area right at the top of the downtrend channel, but the possibility for a reversal is really huge and still remains there because as prices hasn't been able to pull down over, prices also hasn't been able to break out higher as well. And on those kind of scenarios, we are expecting to see more market movements to come and try to see how those changes will be coming out on the market as well. Because so far, both gold and silver hasn't been able to move much. We are seeing that the US dollar index is slightly weakened, and therefore I'll be expecting to see more market reactions and more market momentum to appear out of the market, especially we are right now on the verge of whether prices could actually break out or whether prices could actually start to slow down and break down lower than the support area itself. So we'll be watching closely to see those changes in the market on whether prices will actually start to shift and move to much better directions than initially expected, to be showing much more positive signs what we have been expecting to see a reversal happening much earlier. But again, so far the reaction hasn't been really big, and what we are able to see it's pretty much similar from the market movement on gold. Prices has been ranging in a very tight range, $37.97, $38.05, and we are right now trying to see how prices will be reacting, whether prices could actually start to break out higher or not. But so far, the same strategies could be also applied to the silver market. If we started to see that prices could be breaking out and getting the confirmations, we should be able to say for sure that prices has a chance to continue to go higher. But if prices starts to break down lower, the chances to do shorts is also very much open and feasible for us as long as we got the confirmations on the market as well. But overall, we haven't been able to get much, and the signs that we are seeing hasn't been able to show us much of a sign. So therefore, we are waiting out, try to see how things will be changing from here, and try to assess how things will be going up from here, guys. But definitely, based on all of the signs that we have been able to see, the likelihood for prices to continue to go higher or go lower is still very much uncertain, and it all needs time to get the confirmations to be certain on whether prices will continue to go higher or not, still remains under uncertainties, and we are waiting for more confirmations right before the Fed chair speech right at the Jackson Hole Symposium, and definitely we'll be expecting to see more market reactions in the coming hours. Okay. But so far, the reactions on gold, I would say it has actually been moving much better than expected. Prices has been able to sustain its positivity compared to gold, where it hasn't been really consolidating much better compared to gold. But again, the signs are both positive, but I would say it's happening and doing much better on the gold market side. Even though we haven't been seeing the closing prices, I think that's the most important thing to see how prices are closing right at the candlestick and then moving on towards the next one and try to see how the market reactions will be reacting is very much equal importance for the overall market scenarios on the market as well. So we'll check it out and see how things will be changing from there as well. Okay. All right. So overall, things are still doing really well, and I'm seeing good chances that prices could be breaking out soon based on the current situations, as prices hasn't closed yet and hasn't moved towards the new candlestick. There's still a lot of situations needs to be resolved as usual. So we'll check it out, try to see how the changes goes, and if there's any positive signs, I will be letting you guys know and update you guys as well. But again, as usual, if you guys are still confused, you guys still don't know how to prepare yourself in case of upwards or downwards pressure, and don't know how to do buy, don't know how to do sell, you guys wanted to get something actionable immediately on your phone, you guys are definitely welcome to join me on the premium trades. And all you guys need to do is all right. So if you guys don't want to be confused, you guys don't know how to do your trades, certainly you guys are welcome to join me on my premium trades. And all you guys need to do is click the link on my profile, my video descriptions, and you guys could get access on my premium trades. Hundreds of dollars are waiting for you guys in every single trade. But again, as usual, we know that we are not having a full winning rate. That is certainly not possible. But as usual, we'll be trying to help you guys optimize your results and give you guys a little bit of an idea how we are managing our risk, how we are executing our trades, how we are approaching the market certainly will be reflected on my premium trade. So if you guys are trying to learn or if you guys want something that is easier, a simple solutions for you guys how to trade, certainly premium trades is all you guys needed. We are trading on a lot of varieties, gold, silver, oil, forex, stock indices, anything you guys name it, we'll be trading on it, and you guys will be getting access on how you guys could do the trades there as well. All right, so welcome to check it out. And if you guys do have any questions, just let me know in the comments on the chats. Hopefully, I can help answer any of your questions or any of your inquiries, guys. Okay. All right, so as you guys could see, the US dollar index is still hovering pretty well, but right now we are starting to see some signs that the US dollar is weakening, and that could be really showing us a little bit of a sign that prices will be changing soon. So we'll try to check it out whether those kind of changes could be happening right away. So let us analyze what has happened on the US dollar index, and maybe we could be expecting something coming up from the market soon. All right, so far as we are able to see that the US dollar index analysis has been pretty spot on. Prices has been able to break out higher and has already surpassed the neckline of the double bottom, and prices have already been able to break out a really huge volume, and that has actually been continuing the market movement on the US dollar index, continuing to go higher and higher. And right now, based on the start of the day, prices has been able to continue to go higher. That hasn't been any doubt, even though over the past 4 to 6 hours ago, prices started to slow down, especially on the eve of the Federal Reserve Chair speech. We'll be seeing how the changes will be going. But overall, the signs of the US dollar index to go higher remains as of now. Although I would say there will be a strong resistance waiting for the US dollar index right up here. Because in the long run, we are still expecting to see that the US dollar index will be under huge pressure to continue to go down lower. And we haven't been able to see major changes of the downtrend changing its path for now, as prices are still consolidating, trying to go down lower and lower. We'll be trying to see how things will be changing, even though right now we are seeing the signs that there will be a possible resistance waiting up for the US dollar index on the medium term, right at $99.30, based on the current market movement that we have been seeing over the past few hours for today. Prices are started to show prices has the chances to continue to go high in the US dollar index, and that's why we are still seeing that the gold and the silver market has been totally undecided as of now. Okay, so with that in mind, what we have been seeing so far has actually been pretty encouraging. Good signs could be possibly appearing soon, especially as things are starting to push up higher and higher. We shall see how things will be changing from here. And based on what we have been seeing so far, it seems we are likely to see possibility that prices could break out soon. So that's why we are still waiting for more confirmations to come in the market, guys. All right. So be patient, patience, and patience around this kind of hours, and definitely it will be very much a useful tool for you guys to trade as well. All right. So if you guys do have any questions on the market, let me know on the comments, on the chats. Hopefully, I can help you guys answer any of your questions or inquiries. Okay. We'll be analyzing and try to see whether there will be any breaking changes. But so far, prices are still a little bit calm. All right. So momentum wise, as I've already been telling you guys earlier on the market, prices are actually moving way much better on the gold market. And if there will be any reversal happening quite earlier and will be much more certainty, it seems likely to happen on the gold. And overall, prices has been able to consolidate really well and try to push higher, even though prices hasn't been able to break out of the ranging area. But suddenly the signs have started to show some confidence on the market that prices is showing the possibility that prices could go higher. And we'll try to wait out and see how things will be changing because so far the changes hasn't been a lot, but the signs are there. It has been positive, and we'll definitely see out how things will be played out of here. All right, as far as we can see, Bitcoin market has stopped to decline, even though I would say its prices is the lowest since last week. And definitely Ethereum has been able to rebound. That is certainly a positive sign coming out from the risky asset side for this night, I would say, especially on the eve of the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome speech. We'll try to see how things will be changing. And stock indexes have been able to improve a little bit, even though prices has been correcting a lot. A lot of signs are showing the possibility that a lot of investors, traders are waiting for the sign, especially coming out from the Jackson Hole Symposium speech coming out from Fed Chair. That could be a big case on the market for it. And again, at the same time, we'll be seeing a lot of other Fed speakers will be speaking. So we'll see out how things will be played. And overall, prices are still undecided as of now. So we are waiting for more confirmations. Whether prices could break out or whether prices could break down still remains to be seen, and we'll assess things as it goes. Okay. But again, we have already been discussing the possibility on what kind of strategies you guys could do and use on the gold market, on the silver market in any case of scenarios. Hope you guys have been listening and stay tuned and in tune. But if you guys have missed out, don't worry. I'll be updating you guys on the next live streaming sessions on next week. As usual, we are doing the live streaming sessions from Monday to Friday. And once you have subscribed and follow, you guys will be getting the updates on the gold market, silver market, and also other trading assets that you guys definitely don't want to miss out on any updates and changes that could be happening out of there. So if you guys are interested to get those analysis and ideas, strategies, advice on what you guys could do, and the updates on what could be possibly happening on the live streaming sessions, welcome for you guys to follow and subscribe. And certainly hundreds of dollars are waiting for you guys also on my premium trades, and you guys could get access on my premium trades for complimentary, no cost at all. And all you guys need to do, click the link on my profile on my video descriptions, click on it, chat me up, and you guys will be getting trading ideas like this that you guys have been seeing so far. And this is just an example, but definitely the player trading ideas will only be shared exclusively on the premium trades. So if you guys don't want to miss that out, welcome to join me and others on the trade and make profitable consistent trade together with us. All right. So things hasn't been changing much, and we have already been discussing the US dollar index. So let us take the chance to analyze what's happening on the currency market, and maybe there will be some good opportunities happening on this currency market that we can use and trade on the market as well together with you guys. All right. So we'll check it out, see what other changes are going. I'll let you guys analyze a little bit and try to see what other conclusions you guys are getting out of the market. And I'll be sharing my own analysis with you guys and what I'll be expecting, what kind of strategies we can do out of this kind of currency market, and whether it's best to be aggressive or be conservative, or whether this is a good time to stay out and stay put and hold on yourself and not to do too much of a trades with this kind of condition. So I'll let you guys check it out, and I'll be updating you guys based on the analysis that we are doing. I'll let you guys see for a while so that you guys can understand what's actually happening on this currency strength charts as of now. Okay, so let us discuss what has happened on this currency strength chart. So that's been pretty clear. There's some mixed bags happening right at this four currency: pound sterling, Swiss franc, US dollar, Australian dollar, and the um, Canadian dollar. So five of those currencies are moving intrinsically similar. Intricately, it's very similar, and there's no big chances that you guys could trade as prices are moving in really similar fashion. But other than that, we are seeing that the Japanese yen is still going down lower. So let me refresh a little bit whether those changes are still similar. All right, so it still seems similar. The Japanese yen is weakening, New Zealand dollar is weakening. So possibly we could actually do some trades. Possibly with the strength on the pound sterling is still appearing. GBP Japanese yen could be one of the choices. GBP NZD could also be one of it. CHF Japanese yen or the Euro Japanese yen. And also definitely NZD USD could also be up for considerations, or the USD Japanese yen. So we'll love to see how those changes will be translated on the market, and therefore let us try to analyze on the biggest momentum that I'll be expecting coming out from the GBP Japanese yen, and try to see out if there are any good chances that there will be a good play out of the market movement. So it seems that the GBP is also started to slow down its movement, hasn't been able to continue to go higher, and over the past 1 hour, prices are still showing signs of slowing down. So not really much of a choice for now. Let us check a little bit on the other side, Euro Japanese yen. All right, so Euro Japanese yen at the very least has been actually consolidating and trying to break out of today's high, even though prices has been moving in a pretty good sign. Prices has been moving on an uptrend with the weaknesses appearing on the Japanese yen. There's good chances that the Euro Japanese yen could break out higher. But again, I think with this kind of conditions, it seems it's going to take time before we can actually see some great movements on the market. And we'll try to see how things are changing from here, and whether prices could actually start to break out to give us the confirmations that we are waiting for. Other than that, we have been seeing that the AUD is weakening, and it is weakening. Maybe there will be some good chances. AUD, USD, and NZD, USD for shorts. And so far, prices already touched the low part of the market. But overall, we have been seeing that prices also started to rebound right at NZD USD, AUD USD. So I won't be considering try to do shorts as prices are right now consolidating, hasn't been able to move too much. And again, with this kind of conditions, it seems that a lot of mixed markets. So maybe let us check a little bit AUD Japanese yen, AUD NZD Japanese yen as well. But so far, the signs isn't looking great. Most of it is consolidating or hasn't been able to show great momentum. So overall, there's not too much of a choice other than the Euro Japanese yen showing some positive sign. Could be possibly breaking out, or the Euro USD, which I think it's a little bit harder. So if you guys are thinking or considering to do trades on the currency market side, certainly the Euro Japanese yen could be up for considerations for you guys to take a look, as things are still moving much clearer and much better on those market side. Meanwhile, for the rest of the market, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. So definitely, if you guys are trying to consider those other trades, you guys need to be thinking clearly on how you guys could approach and do the trades there. All right, and CHF Japanese yen also possess a very good chances alongside with the Euro Japanese yen. So two trades on the currency market you guys could consider to do longs: Euro Japanese yen and Swiss franc Japanese yen. All right, so hope that could help you to give you guys a little bit of an idea on how you guys could proceed on the currency market. And if there's any changes, I'll let you guys know. But ultimately, New Zealand dollar is still weakening, so possibly keep this on your watch list for possible short alongside with the AUD USD if prices do broke down the low for today. All right. So I hope that helps you to give you guys a little bit of an idea on how you guys could proceed with your trades. And right now, as we are starting to see some changes appearing on the gold and the silver market, seems that gold is weakening despite weaknesses appearing on the US dollar index. So it's not a big surprise. It's a big event. The symposium holds, the Jackson Hole Symposium, and things will be a little bit volatile. Nothing much to be worried as of now, I would say. But certainly, I would say silver market has started to show some signs of possible continuations of the downtrend, and this is certainly a sign that we'll be needing to aware of. And again, prices are still ranging right here. We'll see whether prices could actually start to break down lower, and that could really change the whole perspective, as this is the low over the past 2 to 3 hours. And if prices on the silver market actually broke down lower than that, things could be really heating up from here. And the gold market, showing the possible signs that it is following alongside with the silver market. But again, still needs more confirmations as prices are still within a range. Nothing much has changed, and we'll wait out and see how the changes will be going. Okay, so prices hasn't been showing too much of a change, I would say. Testing the support for silver, for gold, still trading within the ranges. So nothing much to be said, nothing much has changed or has improved in terms of its conditions so far. But it seems the signs of downtrend continuation could happen. So we'll be monitoring closely on whether the silver prices could actually broke down at the low, and that could whether happen on the gold as well will be remain to be seen, as prices are showing the possibility of that could happen, and we'll be watching closely to see how that changes will be going on in the market too. All right, later on we'll be discussing on one trading commodities that we haven't been discussing at all. And I'm sure if you guys are trading a lot on the commodity sides, these are the trading assets that you guys should have been watching as well. And I'll be updating you guys in a moment once we are checking out everything is going well. If prices isn't showing the confirmations that prices is going down lower, we'll try to see out how things will be changing. Alright, so far nothing much is concrete yet. Mm. Okay, so it seems there's not a lot of change happening in the gold. Prices are able to reconsolidate, and I'm expecting to say same thing, all right, on the silver market. Although I would say that the market movement on silver is much more dangerously heading towards the lower side, has been showing the signs that prices are rejecting the resistance area. Certainly a little bit of cause of a concern on this market side, and we'll try to see how this will be played out on the market. But certainly the signs in the gold market is still very much positive. We'll be moving on, try to see how things are changing on the all market, guys. Yes, it's true, all market. I think some of you guys do trade on the all market. Maybe you guys do aware of it. And all market, I would say, has been very interesting over the past week, especially with a lot of geopolitical tension things happening and appearing in the market. I would say overall the signs are showing some good movements. I would say over this week, prices have already been going higher, but let us get into the charts. So let me guys get a little bit of an idea what I'm expecting out of this market. So prices has ultimately broke out of today's high and has been moving in a very confident way that the all market is likely to try to return back towards the $66 right now based on the overall market movement that we have been able to see as prices has been trying to break out higher and it has been breaking out today's high. We can actually say for sure that the uptrend movement that we have been seeing happening since yesterday has actually been very positive and nothing much has changed, I would say, other than the positivity that we are seeing on the all market is still continuing, hasn't slowing down after that big drop after the all inventories number, but eventually it rebounded and we are seeing the positive sign happening for today. Prices has been able to break out of today's high. Certainly this could really show a big change in the all market and I'll be expecting to see prices will be testing $65 soon with this kind of market conditions. It is very much bullish on the all market with this kind of positive uptrend that has happened since the start of this week. I'm expecting to see more market movements to come and expect big changes could be happening soon on this all market together with you guys. All right. And ultimately, I would say, yes, the all market has actually been overextended a little bit. Maybe there will be a healthy pullback, but afterwards, I'll be expecting to see that the all market has chances to continue to go higher throughout the market tonight. Okay. So again, I'll be expecting to see big changes and continue its uptrend. So hope you guys don't miss out on stay tuned to see big changes happening on this all market together with us. All right. Certainly with this kind of case, I'll be expecting to see there are two strategies. First, yes, we know that price has already been going up to this high. It is still on a good uptrend. And certainly we are expecting to see big changes to continue to come on the market. And based on this kind of movement, from what I'm expecting is there are two ways that you guys could approach this positive uptrend on the all market. First, you guys could actually try to enter at the current price, which I would say in terms of risk is very high, but at the same time, if prices continues its momentum, we can actually start to see prices will be touching $65 very soon, which I believe it should be a little bit harder in terms of risk and reward because the higher you're entering, the bigger your risk, and the reward will be much less. So the second way that you guys could consider to enter trades with this kind of conditions is likely to enter when prices are reconsolidating at $64.30. And definitely the lower the better, even though prices consolidating to much of a lower prices, there's always certainty that prices could be slowing down its momentum. But in terms of risk, you're getting a much better shot that prices has the chances to continue to go higher. And if prices do hit lower target price, you guys are still getting the same risk and reward scenario on the market. So definitely these are the things that you guys could consider if you guys want to enter the all trade market. And right now, prices are starting to slowing down, giving you guys the chance to enter at $64.30, $64.40, and that could be a very good consolidations area for you guys to consider to trade. All right. Hope that helps you to give you guys a little bit of an idea on how you guys could trade. And hopefully those ideas that we have been discussing could be helpful for you guys to trade on the all market as far as we are able to see. Prices have started to show the weaknesses on those market movement. All right, so let us get back into the gold market and try to see what kind of a change has happened so far. Okay, so prices have been able to consolidate and hasn't been able to show big drops. So I think that itself is a pretty positive sign. Nearing the Fed chair speech, and we'll try to see how those big changes will be happening soon and try to assess how things are going on the other risky assets. And as far as we are able to see, other risky assets started to slow down. So that itself is a pretty negative sign, especially entering the market conditions in this kind of case. But we'll continue assessing the situation on whether prices has a chance to continue to go higher or not later on with tonight's market movement. It's still very much undecided. Things are still moving very slow. We'll assess things as it goes, guys. Okay. Okay, so we have been seeing that risky assets started to drop, and that actually helped to push up the gold prices as far as we are seeing. And I believe with this kind of case, we should be able to see that the all market movement has also started to slow down and give you guys a better chances to enter trades at a lower price as we have already been discussing as well. Silver market yet to be seen as prices are right now testing the support. I would say the much better momentum is actually appearing on the gold market, and I'll be watching closely to see whether a potential breakout could happen right afterwards, guys, because right now prices are showing that kind of momentum bullishness. We'll see how that will be played out on the market. So if you guys enjoy your time here, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and likes. And if you guys haven't followed out and you guys are missing out on any chances, definitely don't forget to follow and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any chances that I'm sharing, any advice, any tips, any tricks, any strategies on the market. The only way that you guys could get it on a real-time updates, real-time basis will be on the live streaming sessions, guys. All right. Okay. So right now we've been seeing that prices are a little bit slowing down, but a lot of good signs are starting to appear on the market. I think that itself is a pretty good case scenario. And from what we've been analyzing on gold, on silver, on oil, also the currency market, let me check a little bit what has been changing. CHF Japanese yen, believe, should have been breaking out higher, and I've already been sharing with you guys to could be considering the CHF Japanese yen, Euro Japanese yen as prices breaks out higher, and it has already been breaking out. So possibly good chances could be appearing on those market movements soon. With this kind of market movement, we are seeing that the Swiss franc is going higher alongside with the Euro. Definitely could consider to do trades on the USD CHF for shorts. If that's the case, as prices are starting to show a lot of depressing sign on the downtrend pressure on the US dollar Swiss franc, and also Euro USD could also be up for considerations, even though maybe the momentum wise isn't really much. But if you guys are trying to find something that is much more sustainable, certainly Euro's Japanese yen could be one of the case and one of the scenarios that you guys could be expecting. And also the Swiss franc Japanese yen, as prices has been able to continue to go higher and higher, pushing up breaking prices for today. Okay, so it's the high for today, and I'm expecting to see more moves to come. And Swiss franc Japanese yen could be actually moving way, way much better than expected by anyone. Okay, so and let's go back to the gold market and try to assess how things are changing from there. Okay, so it seems that the gold market are starting to show some bearish candlestick. This is certainly a positive sign if you are expecting to see a reversal happening, and we could actually start to see that the silver market could start to break down lower on the market, and we'll see how bad the drop will be happening on the silver market because usually it will be very much volatile on the silver market itself. So we'll see how this will be played out. And whether prices could continue to rebound back or not will be a key thing on the market because usually we'll be seeing that the silver market will be able to rebound easily first before continuing to return ranging. It's always been the case. It always happened. And if you guys have been trading for quite some time, it always happened on the market. So we'll check it out, see how things are changing, and whether prices could start to break down lower and give us the confirmations that we have been waiting for since the start of the live streaming sessions. And I keep updating you guys as long as you guys are staying tuned so that you guys don't miss out on any chances that could be possibly happening as well. Okay, let me check clearly on how things are changing on the silver market and analyze how things will be moving in a shorter time frame as things has been dropping in a much quicker momentum. We'll check it out on a 5-minute basis and try to see whether the possibility for a rebound could happen or not. Okay, as we can see, prices has been able to rebound. Same thing is happening as well. So I'm afraid not much of a momentum is expected with this kind of case. And we'll see how things will be changing. And just to give you guys a little bit of updates, we started to see that the risky has started to slow down its movement. As you guys could see, prices has been correcting a little bit. And I'll be talking more about the risky assets at my VIP live session. So if you guys wanted to get more information on the risky assets on Bitcoin, Ethereum, on stock indices, you guys are welcome to join me later on my VIP Live updates. I'll be updating you guys about any possible new decisions coming out from the market or new updates coming out from the economic events. I'll be updating you guys what's the impact on the market. And the only way that you guys could get access and discussions on my cryptocurrency market, stock indices is through my VIP Live section. So welcome for you guys to join me if you guys wanted to know what are my views on the stock indexes right now and what could be possibly happening in terms of price action, short term, medium term. And definitely, I would say that the biggest impact coming on the market should be appearing from the Jackson Hole Symposium for tonight. So I believe that could be really make things much clearer on the market movement later on. So if you guys want to get more updates, which will happen, I believe, right after the Fed Chair speech, you guys are definitely welcome to join me on my VIP live sessions. By clicking the link on my profile or my video descriptions, you guys could ask me for access on my VIP live sessions and you guys could get access on it for free. No need to pay anything. The VIP live session is open for you guys as well. All right. So make sure you guys check it out. And if you guys enjoy your time, don't forget to give us a subscribe, like, and follow us, and share this video with your friends or anyone that you guys know who is interested to learn to trade or learn to analyze and maybe have a discussion with me about trading or markets. Hope I can help you guys about those. And so far, prices hasn't been able to show us a lot of continuity on the market movement or whether a reversal is happening. So that's why we have been patience, 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 and patience to wait out and try to see out what kind of market movement could appear, waiting for the confirmation of a breakout or whether a breakdown could happen, which we haven't been able to see a lot of signs. But again, it seems that signs are starting to show on the silver market as prices hasn't been able to hold up itself above the support area. So maybe these are the signs are we waiting for, or whether this is just a false breakdown that is bound to return towards its ranging area still remains to be seen and I'll be updating you guys until the end of my live streaming sessions as usual. So stay tuned, guys. All right. So we'll see out how this will be played and hope there will be big momentums on the market as well. So if you guys want to get trading ideas, whether it's trading on gold, silver, or hundreds of dollars are waiting for you guys in every single trade, guys. And definitely if you guys haven't been able to make your trades, you guys don't know how to set up your trades, don't know how to put up a trading plan, put your stop losses, put your entry prices, put your target prices. You guys could get all of it for complimentary without any cost through my premium trades. And you guys could get access on it by clicking the link on my profile or my video descriptions. Click on it, chat me, and ask access for my premium trades. And I will be only sharing my premium trades through there. So if you guys don't want to miss out on any chances that I'm sharing, we've already been profiting really well since yesterday, since the start of the week. Last week, we've already been making thousands of dollars. And in every single trading ideas, we've already been making to make hundreds of dollars. And definitely, you guys don't want to miss out on the chances, especially after the Jackson Hole Symposium. I believe there will be more volatility to come out of every single market around the world. So if you guys haven't been able to do trades, you guys are losing on a straight, you guys haven't been able to manage your risk well, you guys don't know how to set up your trades well, and you guys are confused, you guys don't know what to do, but you guys still want to be able to be profitable on the market, welcome for you guys to trade together with us through the premium trades together with us. Okay, so let us see. All right, so it seems that the gold market movement has started to take a turn on the market as well. Maybe this is the sign that we are waiting for. Prices are starting to slow down. Could be possibly moving towards the downtrend continuations, but so far prices are still ranging. Hasn't been able to show us a lot of change that we have been expecting. And we'll wait out, try to see how these changes will be doing and moving on the market as far as we are seeing, prices are still undecided. The bulls market, bears market hasn't been able to show any clear signs whether prices is going higher, whether prices is going lower. Even though right now with this current kind of conditions, the likelihood for prices to go lower is much higher with this kind of circumstances. I will definitely be a little bit wary whether the reversal could actually start to happen. Maybe we'll start to disappear and vanish moment by moment with this kind of weaknesses appearing on the market. So definitely I would hope to see much clearer market reactions appearing on the market now if we were to see prices from gold to continue to go higher in this kind of case. Okay, so prices are able to return to go higher, but again, it's still too early to say. We can say for sure throughout the live streaming sessions, we haven't been able to see too much of a move coming out from both gold and silver. And let us check silver. Prices are still back, returning, ranging higher. So still not yet any clear signs as of now, guys. And all market are still trying to rebound. We'll see whether prices will continue to go higher. Again, these are showing to give you guys a much better chance to enter at lower prices as we have already been discussing with you guys earlier on. And prices are likely to continue to go higher with this kind of scenarios based on this uptrend that we have been watching so far. Again, still remains to be seen. Right now, prices are weakening again. This is certainly a little bit concerning if prices goes on weekend. Okay, so later on, before I end my live streaming sessions for today, I'll be giving us a little bit of an idea what I will be expecting on how you guys could react and what will be happening right before the Fed chair speech. And if you guys are able to join me on my VIP live sessions, you guys definitely need to join there because I'll be updating you guys more on the price actions because I believe there will be massive changes happening right after the news came out in the market, the speech came out in the market, and I'll be expecting to see that there will be big changes happening. So if you guys wanted to get the clear updates on what will be happening in terms of the price actions, what are the most recent updates on the economy events, you guys definitely need to join me on my VIP live sessions, and you guys could get access on it by clicking the link on my profile or my video descriptions and ask access for my VIP live sessions where I'll be covering more ideas about it. But again, as far as we are able to see, prices are still ranging and right now have started to show some signs of weaknesses, and definitely we want to see what kind of changes could happen right before my live streaming sessions, and so I could give you guys a much better idea on how the overall market movement will be. All right, so if you guys are enjoying your time here, as far as we are seeing, and I know that there hasn't been a lot of changes in the market, and that's why we haven't been able to make a lot of moves. But I hope you guys are getting some insights on how you guys could do your trades when prices started to break, whether it's going up, whether it's going down. I've already been sharing with you guys what kind of strategies you guys could use it and face the market situations. But again, if you guys think it's not enough, you guys wanted to get more extensive coverage on the price action, join me on my VIP live sessions, and you guys could get access on it for free. All you guys need to do, just click the link on my profile or video descriptions and chat me for access on my VIP live sessions, and you guys will be getting access on it immediately. And later on, in a couple of minutes, I'll be giving you guys a little bit of an update on what I'm thinking about the market situations, on whether anything has been changing so far as what we have already been analyzing. And I'll be giving us a little bit of updates. What could be the possible market movement if you guys couldn't join me on my VIP live sessions for tonight? But if you guys could, you guys definitely need to join me there, as I'll be giving you guys more ideas and insights on what could be possibly happening right after the Fed chair speech. All right. So let us get started right now, since I believe we won't be having enough time to cover most of the trading assets. So as far as we have been able to see over the course of the live streaming sessions, prices has been ranging ultimately between 3327 towards 3331, and we are seeing that signs prices are still ranging, hasn't been able to show us a lot of signs. And right now, as prices have started to move towards the downside of the ranging area, it could be a little bit of concern that there's a possibility that reversal could be canceling the possibility of that to happen. So again, we haven't get the confirmations yet, so I couldn't say anything for sure. But with the conditions that we have been seeing since the start of the live streaming sessions, right now it's a little bit of a doubt, and we are going to see more market reactions to come. So the only way, try to wait for confirmations. Prices goes up, do buy. Prices get the confirmations to go down. You guys can do sell. Next, on the silver market movement, it's also the same thing. Prices already touched the lower part of the ranging area, and right now starting to show some signs that prices is trying to go down lower. But again, the same strategy should be implemented on the silver market. If getting the confirmations that prices are unable to stay back higher than the support area, do sell. And if prices starts to break out higher, do buys, especially after getting the confirmations that if prices are able to break down that downtrend, possible good movement to go on the upside. And moving on towards the all market movement, we have been telling you guys that after going up pretty quick, prices will be slowing down and prices already been consolidating, giving us a better chances. But again, since the direction is still heading into the uptrend movement, even though right now prices are slowing down, I would say this is the best time for you guys to accumulate at lower prices. The lower the better. And if you guys are patient, wait out until the prices hits these prices. And with this kind of conditions, prices will be likely to be trading much better and moving higher and higher if everything goes well according to the trend. And if we are checking through the currency market, we are seeing that the Euro Japanese yen trade should be moving really well so far as we are able to see. Nothing much has changed yet from there. And the Euro Japanese yen has been able to break out higher as we have been able to see, alongside with the Swiss franc Japanese yen. So if you guys have been doing the trades here, as we have already been recommending, congratulations. I'm sure this has been quite a good trade, I would say. And hopefully you guys are still able to make some good trades off of this market. All right. So if you guys want to get a clear idea on how you guys could trade the market, a clear trading plan with a clear idea, and hundreds of dollars are waiting for you guys. You guys, welcome to join me on Premium Trades without any cost, no paying me, and welcome for you guys to trade with profits of hundreds of dollars every single day.